giving me a reverse.
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, I'm saying because you couldn't read some.
It doesn't matter if it's for accounting was even right.
This is like actually retarded.
Summarize it, therefore that he just didn't hear the
He
argument.
could have.
That's
If
like
you're
actually
cutting
so
out. I'm
retarded.
sorry. Like you're loud. You're cutting out. Can you re-say what you said?
Yeah. This no, you don't even need rec. This isn't important, but I'll just rape him anyways. Like the whole problem is that like you're
Hold on, I'm lagging.
meta ethics with normative ethics. That's the big problem.
Wow.
So this is my main point. You can't okay, listen. You can't re-summarize my main definition. That to the point where you cut me off, right? So how can we even take you as a valid source to inform somebody else if you can barely?
I mean, that's what's in question.
Recapitulate. Yes, recapitulate. Hate that word. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you can barely recapitulate my main position, my point in my definition, you're stupid. Let alone, you gotta remember when I said judges, you said you don't think I said it. How do? Okay, so now that also shows your incompetency because you couldn't point out if I said judges or allows. But I told you there's a distinction between allows and judges.
For one, if you need a
your definition is distinct from my definition.
For one, if you need a judge for this,
and synonyms of allows and synonyms of judges can be synonymous in some type of way, but it's not the same.
Well, I never said judges, and you never said judges. You only typed judges.
I did say judges. I did say judges. You said allows.
Yeah, I said allows.
I literally told you I was reading that shit off of. Listen, I was literally telling you that I was going to use my basis from Wikipedia. I want you to deny it.
You use your basis from Wikipedia after you already said it.
What do you mean after I already said it? Everything I said was from Wikipedia, you dumb.
Why is Wikipedia?
Oh my god, he's actually stupid. He's actually dumb. He's actually dumb. Actually, I'll show you exactly what I did. I will show you exactly what I did. No, because I know you're retarded. I know that you're actually slow into the brain. Like, hold up, watch this. We can go deontology definition.
This thing is so dumb.
And then let's just do the AI for an example.
Yes,
it brings up
GPT for what deontology is, man. Like W.
This. It brings up this.
It brings
go
up
to the deontology. Not the AI. Brings up this. Now go to Oxford.
Yeah, I'll watch. Why not? This guy has like
go to
so
Oxford.
many tabs. Close your tabs, big boy.
This is what it brings up.
That is so much echo. I'm not gonna watch all that. Would you say
now
theoretical approach?
Let's do one more thing. Let's go to Wikipedia.
Okay, I was reading it, but sure.
Let's go to the source where you can find my definition.
Yeah, and also everyone can recall him saying that not every normative ethical view just studies, but not studies.
You said every ethical theory, almost every.
Yeah. That's not what I said. I said normative ethical view.
That's what you just said. Yes, you did. You said what? That was almost every ethical theory.
That's like the 8th line now. I never said ethical theory. I said normative ethical view. I've been saying that for the entire duration of this.
Listen.
Not a single person
you said no. You said that. You said that when you were trying to say that. What I was saying for my definition when you cut me off was wrong. You said that was like almost every ethical theory.
I never said that. I said
you're slow.
I said
you're retarded.
If I said it was all ethical theory, then why would I disagree with your view?
You're losing.
If I thought retard,
you're losing.
Okay, retard. Okay. If I was disagreeing with your view on whether or not cognitivism has anything to do with it, why would I say it's all ethical views if I disagree with non-cognitivism? You sound retarded. First off,
hold on. This is my main point. I said this. For me to bring up cognitivism, I had to assume that you was going to take a non-cognitive point, saying that it is the case that it is bad.
That's the point. Deontologist can't be a non-cognitive.
Are you dumb? I told you this earlier. What are you talking about? I told you this.
Oh my god. Okay.
Marcy, shut the fuck up.
Deontologist being a non-cognitivist because a non-cognitivist believes that moral statements are not true fact. Deontology goes completely against that. You're retarded.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
I'm very much smarter.
Are you dumb?
You don't know what deontology means.
Are you dumb? I said we're judging that.
We're judging that? Why does that matter? Judging or not
judging? Okay, so you're nutty.
So,
oh my god,
what do you think
someone that thinks that
a cognitivist is?
Someone who thinks that moral considerations are truth apt. That's what a cognitivist is.
Okay. You done?
Yes. And non-cognitivist
okay, just wanted to make sure.
Retard.
So, tell me. Can we learn from this thinking?
Learn?
Are you dumb?
I made fun of your stutter. I apologize.
What stutter? What stutter? Did I fucking stutter? Oh my god.
And he gets louder.
nigga dumb?
So you're not natty.
Is this nigga dumb?
Right now. Oh my
Hey yo,
goodness.
Sion. First, did I stutter?
Oh my god, he's getting his boyfriend.
Anybody who's tracking?
Stuttered.
Anybody who's tracking? I said anybody.
Just got a bad list.
Well,
Okay, just because I said it wrong, that does not imply a stutter.
And also, notice how we like switched.
Wait,
his,
wait,
like,
wait. Why are you
claim
so like
beforehand.
hyper fixated on the point of stutter? Why does that matter towards the conversation?
He's insecure. He probably stutters like a lot.
What are you talking about? Because I'm only going based off it being a stutter or not because I think he didn't understand or grasp what I said.
Let's say hypothetically.
I asked him a question, so let's put that back into so go ahead and answer the question.
That would be good for you.
Go ahead and answer the question because you're always
Okay, so you're not
saying
natty.
Here, son.
Sub, you're losing.
This is a lesson. This is a lesson. This is a lesson.
Yeah, it's normal. I don't disagree, but I don't think I stuttered at all though.
If you don't think that you stuttered and it's pointless as a conversation, then all you have to do is be like, yeah, let's go to the conclusion.
Because
Okay,
I
so
feel
you're
like
not
for you
natty.
to say, I feel like for you to say I stuttered, there
Okay,
must
so you're
have
not
been
natty.
something that I said that you didn't understand or wasn't getting clear.
Okay, so you're not natty.
It's not gonna do anything.
So for like I was trying to say, it
Okay,
must
so you're
not
not
be clear
natty.
or concise for
Okay,
you to
so
even
you're not
say I
natty.
stuttered. There had to be something that you didn't understand for you to even just say I'm stuttering.
And also, first, I'm joking about stuttering because
Stumbling.
it's funny. I don't take this guy seriously. I don't know why you're trying to say I'm being retarded when you don't even know what deontologist is.
You are retarded. I just told you what deontology
You are retarded.
is.
Yeah, you told me and you were wrong the first time. That's
I
why
was
I'm
right.
doing
What are you
Wikipedia.
talking about? What?
Jesus.
This nigga is dumb.
You were wrong the first time.
Holy
You had to
shit.
go to Wikipedia to search it.
But answer my question.
Wikipedia for deontology.
What do you mean?
That's retarded.
What do you mean I had to go to Wikipedia to check? I just went to
Wikipedia to
Wikipedia.
check.
No, because Wikipedia confirms me. So I went to get sites
Confirms me.
that confirms, not to check if I'm right or wrong.
Yes, you very much did. Like literally, like the first time you typed about deontologism, it was just a text of Wikipedia at all. Like that's all it was. The first
At
thing you
all?
said- the first thing you
That's
said.
definitely terminological.
Terminological.
shit.
What?
What?
That's
definitely
correct, but
terminological.
no, you had to say terminological.
No,
you're the most
that's
intricate
definitely-
speaker I've heard in my life.
Terminological, trust me. It's definitely the right usage of the body in terms.
Did I say it?
It's
was
definitely not terminological and exact to
I
what you just said.
The way you were saying it.
No, that's
retarded.
definitely terminological. You're right.
I never
That's
said
definitely
it was.
terminological.
I'm laughing at the way you're using your words, retard.
You're using your expressions wrong to the subject.
Like you
Are you
sound.
dumb?
Yo, this shit.
Ho ho ho.
All right, now jet track.
This is a nigga saying that he.
Anyway, this shit was easy.
Fuck.
This nigga ass.
This
You
nigga
haven't even
saying that
debated me.
ass, by the way. Holy shit.
I didn't even debate you and it was easy, bro.
I
I didn't even debate you. We're pretty much. I feel like we're pretty much meta debating almost. The fuck?
What are you talking about? You don't even know if we're meta debating or not. You're saying it's
I'm-
almost.
no.
You just are. That's just a lie.
No,
You simply
no,
just
no,
are
no. That's
meta.
how I'm saying. I said I feel
Check
like
the Said. Check the
we're almost meta
Man, this is
debating.
horrible. He's like actually retarded. He doesn't
Okay, so you're not natty.
Okay, what does that? Okay, me just saying I feel like we're meta debating almost show me that. Hold on.
Bro, this is like sad
Listen.
at this point.
There's nobody
Where did that
cares
nigga go?
about this.
Okay, there he
Okay,
is.
so you're not
Me
natty.
saying almost does not determine if I know it or not.
Like also making yourself louder does not make you smarter. Trust me, it really doesn't.
This is like
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so
like fucking high school.
take your own advice.
Take
And
your
don't
advice.
try
I
to
was not loud this entire.
Get close to your mic.
I was not loud this entire recording. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you're not loud. I can agree with that. You're actually
No,
very
it's
low.
not even
But when you get closer to your mic, like, dude,
Not loud.
I am
Okay, so
considering
you're
that
not
you were
natty.
trying to get
I
loud.
mean, I can get loud.
And it's not
hard
going to
get
make
loud.
you look rhetorical. I'm trying to tell you this.
I'm aware. That's why you should take your own advice. Retard.
I know
Okay, so
you're
you're not
now
natty.
aware because you're
But
now
now,
realizing
can
that
go on
you're
no
still
promote,
losing
can go on
with
no
your
promote,
loudness.
and it's perfectly fine. I can.
You're still losing with your quote unquote wanna be loudness. But I'm trying to tell you, take your own advice.
Be loudness. If you think I'm loud, then it's not wannabe. That's the point of wannabe. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god. You try to get loud.
How do I attempt to go loud and not go loud? What do I just like turn off my mic as soon as I try to
Easy,
yell?
easy.
I'm
For
retarded.
example, let's say I there's this thing we call APO, right? Let's say my APO was broken
Yeah,
and it
I know.
wasn't working. My mic wasn't into it. I could try to put 20 dB, 20 decibels,
I put 50 dB.
and
you
that
heard me
20 decibels
perfectly.
doesn't make me get louder.
You heard me
So
perfectly on
therefore,
50
I
dB.
get loud.
That's the
I
only
get
dB I
to
use
get loud.
besides 17. You literally heard me on 50
Let's
dB.
say my knob was broken.
But my
I
knob
attempted to get loud, but didn't get loud.
This knob is broken. Oh my
Loud.
fucking god.
Define what objectively is considered loud. How about
Jesus
that?
Christ. My knob is broken, so I'm not loud. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, so you're not natty.
No, but you attempted to get loud.
Define what loud
Okay,
is.
so you're not natty.
Oh
So
my God.
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Define
Okay, so
an
you're not
objective
natty.
standard for loud.
trying to
Okay, Rich.
I'm trying to help you with this.
What kind of
Oh.
mic are you using now?
Who the fuck got me
Kamala
like?
Harris?
Oh,
Bro, what's
Okay, my
Kamala
bad.
Harris?
Okay, so you're not
Very
natty.
quiet. I think you're chronically quiet right now.
Chronically cry.
listen.
So I think
I am quiet because my mic, it's away from me. I'm talking about meters, not meters. I'm not meters. My bad. I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I will make fun of the way he.
Okay, so you're not natty.
You're gonna call me retard. I'm making fun of the way he
Okay,
speaks.
don't.
Yeah.
You clearly do, Claire, because you like actually are offended.
I do. I clearly do.
Yes, you
Cleo.
clearly do, because you were offended that I.
Cleo. Cleo.
It's terrible.
Cleo.
That's what you said. Cleo.
Please.
You said Cleo.
Yeah,
You said
Cleo.
Cleo. Tell me I'm not.
Okay, so you're not natty.
I'm muting that. Use this.
Okay, so you're not natty.
You're like,
So you want me to define
Yeah.
loudness?
Define
Okay, so you're not natty.
for
I can
rude,
define
sure,
my
yeah.
definition of
Your
loudness.
definition.
Yeah.
Rude. Is that an objective definition or not?
It can be.
Again, I was
He said he's gonna define his definition of loudness.
It can be. I can argue for it.
Go ahead, debate.
Okay, so you're not natty.
I can argue upon it.
My stance is just gonna be that there is no objective like.
Okay, so
measure of
you're
what
not
loud
natty.
is.
Oh, I can't hear you. Say it one time.
I said my stance is going to be that there is no objective measure of what loud is.
No, Jep. Okay.
Can I
Okay.
interrupt something again?
Yo, Lord.
Yeah.
My stance would be.
Damn, Stab, like you're a fucking bitch, nigga.
Wait,
What did
My
I
stance would
do?
be.
wait, you said Sam?
Yeah, what?
I can't even. I'll turn
He sounded like someone familiar. I was like, oh.
Who, me?
Okay, so you're not natty.
Huh?
So wait,
That's you, bro. That's you.
Okay, so you're not natty.
No, it's not.
Of course you would know, nigga. You analyze that nigga.
You used to.
So hold up. What's
You
your
used
stance?
to. You admit it, nigga.
Hmm.
You admit it.
Of
I'm
course
gonna
I
make
admitted
a-
what?
Hold on. Let me make a quick. Let's real quick.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Bro. You're a fucking APO. Alright.
It's just like I
Alright.
can't. It's like
So my
don't get-
stance.
I feel like there
I
should be.
Okay, so you're not natty.
My stance is loudness can be.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Oh my god.
Nigga,
I'll just
we
take the
did not get
negation.
the argument. I'm sorry.
I'll just take the negation.
Okay, so what is going to be your like basis for that?
Okay, so this we can start with. Okay, so I'll start with the independent variable being that sound intensity.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Decibels, right? And decibels being a unit. Listen, a unit used to measure the intensity of a sound power, right? So I believe that this can be, this is the cause and can be objectively measured with instruments, right?
Okay, so you're not natty.
My dependent variable would have to be the perceived loudness, which we can actually see, right? With our sensory inputs. So this can be the effect of the sound of intensity, which our human perception can
Okay,
vary,
so you're not natty.
which might vary a direct relationship with the sound intensity.
Okay, like I can agree that you can like measure an octave is higher than another octave.
But I'm not done talking.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Well, you stopped talking, so I started talking. How about
Yes,
you can-
yes, because I'm trying to think about my mediator. My mediator between this independent variable.
Okay,
and this
so you're
dependent
not natty.
variable that I brung at hand would have to be the physical and Oh, we could do psychology. I'll do the physical and psychological factors, right? So I feel like factors like auditory systems response or like background noise can correlate
so you're
to
not
my
natty.
IV and my DV. Now I just
Okay, so you're not natty.
I'm gonna finish this with like a confounder, and then explain why this confounder.
Okay, so you're not natty.
So the confounder, which will have to be environmental conditions or individual differences, right? The perception can be obscure, but the relationship between the intensity and the sound, the higher, can consistently measure from a unit measurement.
Okay, you said there's a way to measure sound, but that measurement does not determine whether a sound is loud or not, right?
I just did. Yes, it did. It did.
Okay, so you're not natty.
A system of measurement, which is different from pointing out whether something is loud
Yes,
or not.
that measurement does
Okay, so you're not natty.
determine what can get loud or
Okay,
what,
so you're not
what
natty.
isn't.
For instance, like for a deaf person, right? A fucking like a billion octaves fucking loud, right? Because they can't hear shit, right? They're deaf.
Okay, so
Loud
you're
is
not
a
natty.
term of measurement.
Okay, then
That's
listen,
like-
dependent variable.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Bro, who's watching that shit in the background?
you just gave a metric to measure.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Dependent variable.
Valid.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Huh? Can you repeat?
Do
the
you know what
question?
my dependent variable is?
Your
yes or no?
dependent variable is your dependent
Let me,
variable.
you want me to retell you it? Because you obviously didn't hear it.
Let me say it, bro. It's the
And then my
fucking level-
confounding variable. Okay, go.
Your fucking dependent variable is going to be the level of sound, correct?
The level of sound?
The
No.
amount of like the level of the octave, how high the octave. is.
No. What?
Okay, then.
Nigga didn't even get my dependent variable down. What the fuck?
Okay, then
Alright.
what is your variable?
The dependent variable, which I said it can be varying between different people in their direct relationship with sound intensity, can be perceived loudness. My bad. Right?
Okay, so how is
You wanna know
perceived
how I
loud-
prove for this?
Okay, so you're saying perceived loudness. It depends.
If you
on
won't go with the
perception,
any
right?
decibel, you're just
Yes,
gonna get auto
depend on
blacklisted.
vary,
If
what
you're
you just tried to
natty,
bring up.
okay, so
I'm
you're
gonna
not
say you wanted
natty.
to go ahead and prove for this.
Wait, let me just fucking tell you how you conceded, because I said give me an objective measurement of what loud is, and then you just said
No, what are you talking about?
No, it's what are you talking about?
That's the dependent variable. I haven't even. But listen. I'm gonna tell you why my conclusion already gave an objective. Listen.
If you won't
listen,
go with the any,
I'm gonna explain.
Okay, explain how
From
you.
the prior independent variable to the dependent variable, which I gave that independent. The immediate. Okay, my listen. I'm stuttering because I'm going too fast. Listen.
Bro, it's fine if
From
you
the
stutter, I don't-
independent variable to the dependent variable.
okay, so you're not
Mediator
natty.
variable, which I gave, that assessed both
Okay, so you're not natty.
dependent and independent. Explain the dependent.
Okay, so you're not
Do you
natty.
agree to that? Actually, you don't even know the mediator variable.
Wait, you're gonna have to repeat that shit because all of that.
You
shit
didn't.
was
You don't
just
even
words
know
on-
the mediator.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Oh my God, he's not even tracking.
I don't think anything you said is really a fact.
Okay, so you're not natty.
But like, okay.
But my
Maybe the
mediator assessed the relationship between the IV and the DV.
Okay, what do you mean IV and?
Okay, so you're not
I mean,
natty.
get down
What
to
do I
that
think
thing.
I IV and I DV is? IV can stand for independent
If you
variable.
won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're natty, okay, so you're not natty.
The dependent
Like, so
variable.
you're not natty, my nigga.
And DV is
If you're scared
dependent.
of a nigga PC checking
my
you,
God.
if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga
We
check
can't
you.
debate, gang.
So dependent variable and independent variable. Got it.
That's
Good.
what IV and DV. That's like the full out.
Okay, yeah. This was asking. Okay. So, and you're
Okay,
saying
ready?
that, and then you're saying
My mediator variable explains the relationship between the two. And not only explain it, it also gives factors that goes for the dependent variable. Meaning prove.
your mediator variable is.
Okay, I'm saying that. Listen, subjective perceptions of loudness, which I gave my mediator variable, can vary, right?
Yes.
Like casual relationships between measurable sound intensity and perception
So far,
can
you're
provide a basis for objective measurement, right? In that mediator variable, which went to physical and psychological factors, that went to go ahead and standardize for it. Is this gonna dumb?
Are you saying all you're saying is that like these subjective perceptions can come from this subjective measure, right?
That's not what I'm saying. What?
Oh my nigger.
Is that not what you're saying?
That's not what I said.
'Cause you literally just said that okay, these perceptions come from this objective variable, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay, say it again then. I'm pretty sure that's.
I said that it varies, but I'm trying to say
Yeah.
that measurable sound intensity and perception can provide a basis, not subjective perception. Yeah.
You're saying sound perception, which perception of a sound would be from your subjective.
What do you mean sound perception? I never said that. I'm a coder. I never said that.
Sound perception, same old, same old.
Yeah, it's like it's the same shit. Like,
I never said that.
wait, Seb, am I high? Did he not just say something to that fucking?
I don't think you're high, man.
You might be high.
I mean, you're not.
Yeah,
Because I never said sound perception.
Perception of sound or something. You said something along those lines. Either way, it has a pretty.
What?
similar-
I never said sound perception. I said measurable sound intensity and perception can provide a basis for objective measurement, which I'm introducing as my causal framework.
Of something which is going to be based like your experience of it, fucking lead to an objective measure. Because
I
it's just
said
going
these
to
things,
be-
these factors can provide a basis
Okay, why?
in which
in
my
this-
confounding variable and my mediator variable went into those factors.
Okay, but why does any? You said it. Oh, like now you said it can provide.
If you
basis.
won't go
Why
with the
does it
any
provide
decibel,
that
you're just gonna
basis?
get auto
my God.
blacklisted.
I can't hear anything you just say.
Okay, you said it can provide a basis.
Okay, so you're not natty.
I'm saying, why can it provide?
Oh my
the
God, I
basis?
can't hear you.
Am I honest?
Somebody is using a soundboard in over.
Wait, am I?
My
is
bad.
my mic?
Can you disagree that somebody is using a soundboard? I literally hear.
Okay, so you're not natty.
I don't
Like right now.
Or like I muted people.
If you
but I
won't go
didn't
with the
hear
any
sound.
decibel,
Hold
you're
on,
just
let
gonna
me
get
see.
auto blacklisted. If you're a natty, okay, so you're not natty.
Let me see.
Like, so
Let me
you're
see.
not natty, my nigga.
Who the fuck
If
is-
you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would have let the nigga check you.
Yeah, I have to put him on mute. Okay. Continue.
Okay, so you said that someone's like pretty much boils down to someone's perception of sound can play into an objective measure, and you said that can be the
If
case.
you won't go,
right?
It could provide a basis.
And I'm asking you why it can provide a basis.
Yeah, and that's my mediator and my confounder, which I will revise for you. I got you.
if you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto
When I was
blacklisted. If you're a natty,
searching for the subject,
okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my
If
nigga.
I'm using
If
mediator,
you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would have let the nigga check you.
Causes like sound waves affecting the ear, or we can just speak about factors, psychological and physical factors like auditory system response or background noise correlation, which I already gave. Right?
Are you just saying that some sounds are like correlated to being loud by people that hear them? So then you
Sound
can
waves affecting the ear. That can be
Yes.
a causal decomposition of my DV.
Okay, yeah.
But
you're
can I
saying
give the
that-
confounder adjustment for this?
Are you pretty much saying that there is a correlation between certain octaves and people perceiving
Hold on,
them
hold
loud that then creates an objective basis?
Huh?
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that there's a correlation between loud octaves of noise and people hearing them and to make some kind of objective basis?
Hold up. I stopped checking. My bad.
Okay.
Say it one more time.
Are you saying that
Am I
there's a
saying?
correlation between large octaves
That nigga
of
cut out.
people hearing them? Am I cutting out, guys?
Yes.
I'm asking other people. Like,
It's
that's
not,
cutting-
but you know.
He's stupid. Don't listen to Sep.
No, not.
Keep going.
Is there a correlation, right? Are you saying that there is a correlation between higher octaves of sound and people perceiving them as loud that then creates your objective basis? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said.
Well, you're saying that you said something along the lines of people perceiving these sounds in conjunction with their being
Adjusting for my dependent variable does not say what you just said.
Okay, repeat what you said because I'm pretty sure all of that translates to
Oh
pretty
my
much.
god. Okay, measurable sound intensity and perception provide a basis for objective measurement. That's my causal framework that I'm trying to introduce.
Yeah,
Now, going down
sound,
to a factor type on up.
Wait, so I'm translating that as levels of sound to someone, like octaves of sound to someone's perception. How is that wrong?
Hold up.
Mhm.
I'm trying to explain. Because you didn't listen to my factors. Should I rephrase? Because you obviously don't hear.
I'm saying like what part of my like what I'm taking away of that is wrong, right?
What? What do you
Like you
mean?
gave your definition, and then I gave your interpretation, my interpretation of what you were saying, and I said what part of my
That's
interpretation.
wrong.
I'm saying, yeah, what is
Okay.
wrong?
Yeah, but...
Misread.
Okay, I'll tell you. This is what I'm trying to say. When I was trying to say that measurable sound intensity and perception provide a basis for measurement
So
from
level of
what people
perception
subjectively
provide.
hear is different. Perception and hearing are two different things.
Do you mean like seeing it
Okay,
or experiencing?
sure.
So how are you trying to formulate sight into this by like perception? I am a. Or
Sure.
you just
It's a
as
module that I was bringing up.
okay. So either way, it's generally people's senses of sound, right, and levels of that sound correlative with people saying that it's loud. That's your basis, right?
Okay, no, not at all. Because
That's
if I can
literally like
visualize a sound wave representation, such as an amplitude, or oscilloscopes, I don't know how to say that shit.
The fuck up, broke ass nigga!
I remember it though. I think oscilloscope. Let me see that so I can make sure I'm not
The
contradicting.
fuck up, broke ass nigga! Shut your broke ass up,
Display
bum ass
sound waves
nigga!
as
talking about.
graphs, where higher
Like, I
peaks,
understanding what
amplitude represents louder sounds. Yeah, oscilloscopes can be things
The
which you
fuck
can
up,
visualize
broke
as loudness from outside.
the fuck up, broke ass nigga!
when I'm like, okay, you're
But did
saying
you
that some octave,
you didn't go
yeah,
against my factors I bring up earlier.
The fuck
your
up, broke ass!
factors are people's perceptions and levels of sound, right? Those are the
That's not
factors.
what. That's my causal framework.
Okay, and I don't see
That's my
what else.
causal framework, not my factors.
Okay, and your factors consist of what other factors are you even fucking
Oh
talking
my
about?
god, this nigga is not tracking. After
Yeah,
this, we're
well,
going to conclusions. After you give your last refutation or some shit. You ready? You
yeah,
tracking with your brain.
yeah.
The
Yes,
fuck up!
I'm tracking.
Thank God. All right. So I said we can use mediators to explain that the individual perception, where the ED stands for a measurable physical cause. It's like sound waves affecting the ear,
Mm-hmm.
or it can be stuff like oscilloscopes that affect the sight. Now I said I can give a confounder adjustment for this, which is basically individual variability, which I couldn't get into, but I'm gonna get into it now. So things like age or hearing ability can be confounders, right? But if I can support this with counterfactuals, right, to negate this confounder, such as the individual hearing capabilities, right, do not negate the objective relationship between the IV and the DV, which is intensity and loudness, and their effects to be accounted for. So, for example, if person A with normal hearing perceives a 70 dB sound, like a 70 decibel sound, as moderate, while person B with mild hearing loss or something like that, perceives it as like soft or something. The confounder, which is a hearing ability, explains the difference. But if we go based off a statistical graph, that doesn't illustrate the distinction or the counter, which accounts as intensity and loudness holding true.
So I pretty much recounted what you said pretty much exactly with what I was saying. Okay, so you were just waffling
Not
the
at
whole
all.
time. It's based off of the human's perception of the sound, and then there can be confounding factors why humans perceive different ways, but their perception is still a basis.
I said
of it.
hearing ability. What do you mean
Yeah,
sight twice?
senses, dumbass. You brought up sight. Do you not know fucking hearing is a sense?
I bring up sight to
Yeah, and you
bring up a
senses.
factor in which somebody can
Okay,
see
anyway.
something that is
Okay,
of the
anyway.
criteria in which loudness falls under.
Either way, you
Dumbass.
never actually. I already like gave like a fucking contention about like how can we say like people's subjective perception of sound, right? Or like hearing of sound would like make it an objective measure of someone being loud, right? You never actually attacked any of that.
I did attack that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. What are you talking about?
All you stated is
The
that
perception. The what? Is this good, dumb?
all you said is that there can be differences, right, in like how people perceive sound, but then that can be accounted for, or by like their
I
hearing
already
loss,
went against that.
certain levels of hearing, right? That's what you said, but I'm saying that doesn't attack anything I'm saying because all of that assumes that a
does.
person's perception of sound can be a measurement of whether something is loud to begin with. It's begging the question. It doesn't go anywhere. You attack the point I
No,
never
it's
even.
not. What are you talking about? I
We can
literally. It's not begging the question at all.
We can go to conclusions if you want. Like, if you think I'm not attacking what you're saying, we can just go to conclusions.
Okay, no, because you said I
No,
never attacked
I'm
the
not attacking what you're saying.
subjective perception.
You're saying we can go to conclusions.
But I'm trying to say,
No,
where did I? Hold up.
No, I'm not attacking what you're saying, right? Right?
Okay, hold up. You're saying that I never attacked the subjective perception, correct?
You never attacked whether like someone's subjective perception of sound, right, can be a basis for objectivity of whether something's loud or not. You never attacked that. All you did was account for variations in people's subjective perception, which doesn't attack the point. Yeah.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Actually, no. Think about it. Even if we agree to that, I still win.
You have no basis for your
Yes,
claim.
I do.
My
My dependent variable.
I don't think that accounts for anything.
Yeah, because the subjective perception is recognized as the dependent variable. If I'm re-looking at my dependent variable, right, I'm saying that it acknowledges that perception varies among individuals due to psychological and physical factors, right? They can still be linked with measurable causes like sound intensity and stuff, right? Which can be objective measures like decibels, which is presented to be consistent and measurable because of perceived loudness. Subjectivity. Subjectivity. I'm trying to say is it provides a framework to understand it systematically and statistically, not incorporating any fucking like negation to what I was saying.
Yeah, but you're like, are you saying like it plays the reason why something's loud is someone's like subjective?
I'm saying that if we do agree to that criteria, then it doesn't deny me.
No, I'm saying that you can't use like someone's subjective perception of sound, or at least you haven't proved that someone's like subjective experience of sound plays into the objectivity of it at all. Like it doesn't prove it at all.
I am, cause look, if I can externally, okay, let me just externally validate this real quick. If I see a cow shit out of its ass, that can be my sensory input, and it can be counted as a subjective perception. Now, when I bring up sight, right, we have things like oscilloscopes, right? That in itself can be a displayed sound wave, which graphs and higher peaks of amplitude represent louder sounds. So, if we're saying and going under this interpretation, Copenhagen right here, then we can conclude that this is externally validated from sensory inputs.
The problem, like you have to use like this subjective perception to ground what's loud and quiet here. See, because like let's say,
hold up.
Wait,
you didn't attack it being objective criterias.
One, we're not even in conclusions yet. So if I didn't, then it doesn't even matter. Either way, I'm gonna go into what I was gonna say now.
Okay, go into it. But I'm just trying to remind you. I'm helping you.
What I'm saying is that you need to do this shit. Okay, so let me give you an example. Of like, like like the difference between like small and big. What I'm trying to say is that it's the same thing with like loud. You could say like the Eiffel Tower is like big compared to like an atom, but then you could also say the Eiffel Tower is like small, right, compared to like the sun, right? So what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
that you're trying to use like
Equality.
this subjective like framework of what like like people view as loud to like ground an objective framework, but I'm saying like you can't actually use that to ground it.
That's not what I'm saying though. I'm not saying just because people view it loud, then it's loud. Or just because I view you low, therefore you're low. That's all I'm saying.
You're using that in conjunction with levels of like octaves.
I'm saying sight, right? And sound intensity, which is consistent, and it's a measurable cause. I'm not sure if you ever heard of this word. An observable proxy can reinforce the idea that decibel units can get higher or lower.
Yeah, doesn't determine
and that can
whether
explicitly viewpoint. That statistic. Listen, that statistically can help my point.
I never deny that there's a statistical difference in octaves. I'm arguing
both did it,
whether
bro.
there's a difference in like levels of fucking like whether something is loud or not, just like something small and big, because the perception of something being small and big is going to be subjective and going to be dependent on perception.
Okay, but I'm integrating that in my framework that the subjective variations that are occurring are reinforcing the claim that I made that loudness can be quantified objectively. It's
bigger than another octave. That does not.
No, I didn't. That's not all I gave. Because I also gave psychological factors and physical factors, which denied that consequent what you just said.
What your like position infers is like, yeah, you can account for like some things being some people finding some things as loud and other people finding not other things as loud, right? With like differences and fucking hearing and shit and like other senses. But I'm saying they're just using their their subjective perceptions just in general, even if those perceptions are hypothetically consistent.
They are used.
And you have not proved why those experiences.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the subjective variations can synthetically be accounted for my IV, which is basically that sound intensity measured in decibels is a physical property that can be objectively quantified.
Yeah, you can quantify if an octave is louder, bigger than another octave, but that does not determine whether the octave is actually a loud octave. Just like you can't determine whether something is objectively large or small because it's going to be dependent on perspective. Right?
Okay, sure, but that's an external validation. Notice how you don't deny what I said?
I don't see what you're saying. How you're saying even attacks what I'm saying. Like you pretty much concede if you.
Because the evidence I gave for this was instruments, right? Like a decibel can meter and provide consistent measurements of sound intensity.
Like I
Shut the fuck up, broke ass nigga! Shut your broke ass up, bum ass nigga! That yellow shit not finna fucking work, bum ass nigga! You're a cornball, pussy ass nigga! That shitty ass PC you want.
You didn't understand how I got to my conclusion.
Yo, bro, can we just?
Because I even denied this. I gave a counter argument. The confounding variable is
Shut up, broke ass nigga! Shut your broke ass up, bum ass nigga! That yellow shit not finna fucking work, bum ass nigga! You're a cornball, pussy ass nigga! That shitty ass.
By the way,
I'm questioning
wrong.
Like the whole thing that you're even talking about. Like you're talking about like variations with.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like so you're not natty, my nigga.
Did you not hear me?
If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would have let a nigga check you.
It's determined by sound intensity, and then the IV is measured in decibel.
You're using sound.
Shut the fuck up, broke ass nigga! Shut your broke ass up, bum ass nigga! That yellow shit not finna fucking work, bum ass nigga! You're a cornball, pussy ass nigga! That shitty ass PC you want, bum ass.
The higher the sound intensity, the higher Listen. The louder it is perceived. That's what I'm saying. I said. Oh, nigga, what did I just said subjective variations. Yeah, we can go to conclusions because you're actually losing this.
I'm not. Anyway.
You are very bad. You didn't even object the confounding variable.
Bro, you're fucking just dumb. You're literally just walking.
You're stupid. You're ass.
Okay, do you just want to like, well, anyone in VC, who do you think won this?
No, not anybody.
I'm just
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my nigga. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you. Shut the fuck up, broke ass nigga! Shut your broke ass up, bum ass nigga! That yellow shit not finna fucking work, bum ass nigga! You're a cornball, pussy ass nigga! That shitty ass PC you want, bum ass.
You did so terrible.
Okay, so you're not natty.
You just did
Your ass, nigga. You suck.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Go against my subjective.
Okay, so you're not natty.
You didn't even undermine the objectivity.
Okay, so you're not natty.
I wasn't like tracking your argument, and then I'd like fucking recount to you pretty much exactly what the fuck you.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my nigga. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
Listen, I'm gonna explain. Okay, I'm gonna explain. When I was explaining for the relationship, which is the
if you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my nigga. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
Objectively measure intensities like sound or oscilloscopes and experiments to show how
any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're
can receive higher decibel levels, leading to louder perceptions.
Fucking retard! What are you talking about? You don't understand fucking any of the.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty.
When I do this,
like, so you're not natty, my nigga. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
when I do this, you're seeing how your sound intensity.
Okay, so you're not natty.
Now do a perception.
So you're not natty.
You'll probably be like,
if
bro,
you're
turn this shit
scared of a
down.
nigga
It's too
PC
loud.
checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
Okay, I'm saying that's still a subjective experience. That's still a.
And I'm trying to tell you those subjective experiences or just subjective variations that still proves that they are loud. Me hearing this and saying turn that shit down.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my nigga. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
So we agree that it's loud. For them to make the proposition that it is loud.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little natty, okay, so you're not natty. Like, so you're not natty, my. If you're scared of a nigga PC checking you, if you're natty, nigga, you would've let the nigga check you.
And the other guy can't even check.
If you won't go with the any decibel, you're just gonna get auto blacklisted. If you're a little